Yeah, I'm a control freak.
On your new album, you work with producers like Simian Mobile Disco and Soulwax. How do you pick a particular producer you want to work with?
Well, I haven't really worked with producers before. I mean, I'm usually the producer. I'm making all the music and everything. Last album, I worked with Mickey Petralia, but I made all the beats and all the music, and he helped fatten up everything. This time I decided I'd like to have more of a variety on the album. So I thought it would be a good chance to collaborate with people. And I picked Simian Mobile Disco because I noticed also that when I'm making remixes, which I did a lot of, like for Lady Hawk and, you know, remixing Wild Thing by Tone Loc and B-52s and things like that, I noticed that I take a different approach, and things that I don't do in my own music, I do it in remixes. And I've also been DJing a lot, so I looked at what Simian Mobile did to my a remix of my song Downtown from my last album, and I thought it'd be a good place to start because I liked what they did on that song. And so I wanted to collaborate with them. Soulwax, they're really good friends of mine, have been for a long time, so that was a no-brainer. And with Digitalism, there was a specific bombastic sound that they're really good at it, and I thought it would match my hardcore lyrics for Mommy Complex. So.
Yeah. Was it difficult to work with other producers and you're not being the boss anymore?
No, I'm the boss. I'm always
still
the boss. Yeah, I'm a control freak. So I mean, you know, I was with them. It's not like they sent me beats and then I send them back. I have to be in the room with everybody, you know, and yeah, control things because it's you know, I wanted it to be a collaboration. It didn't. Not really. It's funny when you use the word producer. It's not like, okay, now you make me a song. I'm not, you know, that kind of person that just goes, how do you do that? Okay, I'll sing what you want. You know, because I made all the melodies and I have to relate to the beat, yeah. Or relate to what we're collaborating on.
And what was their part then in the music?
What's that?
What was exactly their part in
Whose part?
Of Soulwax and the other producers?
Well, okay. Well, certain tracks I produced myself, and certain tracks I wrote. Like with Simian Mobile Disco, I was in their studio for like 4 weeks, and together we came up with songs and beats, and you know, so that wasn't like giving back and forth. We were there in the trenches together, writing and producing. Yeah. And with Soulwax, there was one song that I had with Soulwax, I had one song ready, and I wanted it to be kind of a soul kind of rock feel without guitars, and I was having a hard time producing it. And then that one I said, here it is, keep the structure of it, and let's see what you come up with. And I really liked what they did, and that was actually then they gave it back to me and put a little more bass into it to have it fit into my album more. And then, yeah. With Digitalism, I just went to Hamburg and we did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said you are a control freak. Was it for them difficult to work with you instead of working with them?
No, I think they appreciated that I have a strong opinion. And also, it's funny because, well, James Ford is quite a well-known producer. He's part of one half of Simian Mobile Disco. And but as Simian Mobile Disco, they've never produced anybody else, and Digitalism has never produced anybody else, you know. So, and Drums of Death, who just was a friend of mine that I met in a club, and I asked him to remix, like make a mixtape of all my albums. I like the way he made "I Feel Cream" the title song of my album sound. So I decided to use that version on the album instead of as a mix.
Yeah. Yes, it was the first time Simian Mobile Disco produced something for someone else. What did I learn from it? Did you have to teach them some certain things, or?
Did I have to teach them something? We just had to come to an agreement of certain sounds that I didn't want them to use, or you know, things that they thought that they'd want me to do, or you know.